going on? So it is 22:22. It is Thursday evening, and we're gonna do a movie review. This is gonna be a double feature. Actually, this is gonna be Pokemon, uh, Destiny, Deoxys. Actually, no, triple feature. Destiny, Deoxys, Arceus, and the Joy of Life, and Pokemon 3, the movie. So I've been in a Pokemon mood since I got cards again, so I figured I'd rewatch the movies, jog my memory, see what else falls loose. A lot did fall loose, actually. I remembered the Pokemon Tops die cut cards, the ones that had the different edges and they all fit together to do the evolutions. I had Raichu, the one with the jagged edges, but it's gone. Anyway, so I wanted to see Pokemon 3. That's from 2000. That's 20 years old. Wow, I feel old. Ugh. Damn. And I was in the mood to see Entei. I wanted to see it so bad, and I couldn't find it on demand because you had to rent it, and I'm not paying money. I'm a cheapskate. So if you've never seen Pokemon 3, which I find hard to believe, suspect and shit. It is about Entei and the spell. It's Pokemon 3 spell the Unown. And the Unown come in from a dimension. Yeah, I think it's a dimension. It's been a while. Even though I just watched it this morning, early. Yeah, it was this morning. I got a lot on my brain, man. I'm trying to remember everything. But watching that again, it's a 6-7 out of 10. It's good to watch. It really is good. It's just not as spectacular as it was the first time I watched it. Now, granted, I like Entei. Entei is cool. And it follows I don't remember the little girl's name. Follows a little girl who lost her dad. Dad ended up being absorbed into the Unowns, and their psychic energy was so powerful they created Entei and shit as a astral projection. And it was really interesting. Like, looking back on older Pokemon movies, a lot of them are really good because the animation for one, the casting for two, because you had good Ash voice versus today's shit when today's pick where he looks like a girl and the voice talent isn't the same. It's just kind of shittier. Like, yuck. But I also love that blend of 2D animation and 3D animation and early CGI. That shit is beautiful to watch. I love it. Plus, I'm working off Food Baby. Although I aborted part of it, but still kind of food coma and shit. What else was there? So yeah, Entei's good shit. I do like it. It's really interesting. And it's entertaining. It doesn't have the same value as the first movie did, or the sequel, or the other ones. Like, all the other Pokemon movies are amazing in their own respects because they introduced new dynamics, but they kept the same shit going on. Every movie's predictable as fuck. I will admit that it's predictable as fuck. It started off with an adventure. Ash goes full incel. And then by the end of it, Ash is like, I hope you come back. Ash, why are you crying? I'm not crying. Always throws Pikachu in the fray. Although, yeah, it's funny though. It's like if If it was made by PETA, it would be banned everywhere because it's animal abuse and shit. But how can you call it animal abuse if they're not real? Oh god, that's just funny. I think they tried to cancel that shit once. That was hilarious. Yeah, they did. I forget when the fuck that was. I think it was in the 2010s, and they tried to cancel it over something because they didn't like how it was going and whatnot. And I was like, good luck doing that shit, dumbasses. Anyway, so that's 2000. 2004, Destiny Deoxys came out. And I remember I loved it so much, but I couldn't remember why. And I remember why. Rayquaza, Deoxys, Munchlax. That's my food baby's nickname. Plusle and Minun. And I like the dynamic of that movie because you're introduced to an extraterrestrial Pokemon. That's different. That's a huge, step out of, the regions and shit. Like, dude, you're going into space with this shit now. Like, that's good. That's a good change of pace. That shakes things up. You're keeping it interesting. You're not only showing Pokemon that's basically the regional guardian, but also how it squared up against an extraterrestrial Pokemon as well. So that was cool as fuck. I love that. Yeah, and Deoxys. What was in Deoxys? My brain is scattered because why I'm so scattered. I spent the afternoon reading Marvel Zombies, so I'm like trying to weed out that shit, get that out of my head. And I'll do a review on that tomorrow because decompression. So Deoxys comes to Earth, gets his ass raped by Rayquaza in an epic battle. The final shot between the two of them, where Rayquaza blows him away, I so want that as a statue. Like, that would be such an epic fucking card. It would be an epic card. It would be an epic statue. It would be a beautiful diorama to have as well. I don't know if they ever made it or not. If they did, damn, I'm sad I don't have it. Yeah, he gets blown away. 4 years goes by. And we're introduced to... Oh, in the process, you're introduced to... Tauren? Yeah, Tauren. Yeah, Tauren, yeah. Tauren, who is afraid of Pokemon. Deathly afraid of Pokemon. Because during Rayquaza and Deoxys' fight, a herd of... Probably gonna fuck this up. Celos, I think? Celios? I think that's the right one. Yeah, I think it is. They stampeded around him, and it scared the shit out of him. So every time he sees a Pokemon, he's like, ah! That was fucked up. He's like, ah! There, that's better. And then, throughout the film, he grows to like Pokemon. He tries and tries and tries. And he finally ends up with Plusle and Minun. So that was nice. But yeah, that movie definitely an 8-1, 8-2 out of 10 for me. I liked it. It was really good. Oh, that's one. That felt good. That like echoed into my stomach. That felt phenomenal. Oh, it was so good. Well, and then we had Arceus and the Jewel of Life. That came out 2008, I think. 2007, 2008. One of those 2 years, I forget. One of them. I'm leaning towards 2007 though. So, what was that? That was about the legendary Pokemon Arceus and how he created the Jewel of Life from 5 of his 16 life plates to create a region on Earth. I really like that. That's an interesting dynamic with him. Is that he has 16 life plates. He sacrificed basically a third of them to create land. No, to create a whole fucking create life. That's pretty amazing. That's fucking cool as fuck. Um, I also like how he is basically, a deity Pokemon, which is another dynamic they introduced, and I love that. And also in Arceus, there was Dialga, Palkia, and Regigigas. And I think Darkrai. I'm not sure. Maybe. I don't know. I did see Rise of Darkrai, so fuck it, it'll be a 4-film deal. So Arceus, that was really fun because it was a new Pokemon, a new story. They went back in time to stop everything from happening. I like that a lot. Well, actually, no, it's going to be 3 because I got to separate this out because the title is going to be too fucking long. So, yeah, Arceus, that was really good. That I like because you had Arceus, obviously. Then you had the huge fight with him and the other legendary Pokemon. Then you had Damos, who is the same voice talent for the Pharaoh from Yu-Gi-Oh! So that made me really happy. I was like, yay, Yami Yugi, sweet. I definitely like the lore mythos aspect with that, where they went back in time because Pokemon were considered magical creatures. And that's an interesting concept. Like, they're magical creatures, but in the future, they're called Pokemon, and they fight side by side. Whereas back then, they were treated as slaves. And that was a very interesting dynamic. And same dynamic with Pokemon 3 is that the Unknowns acted off psychic energy, and I think the girl's name was May. I think that's right. Yeah, May's imagination. So that's interesting how they're affected by psychic. They're affected by a child's imagination. That's pretty powerful. I mean, imagine if she was psychotic and shit. Like, goddamn, ooh, that would have been fucked up and dark. So yeah, Arceus was definitely an 8 for me out of 10. Solid 8. I loved it. Um, but out of the 3 of them, which one was the best? Story wise, I'd go with Arceus, and then Deoxys is a close second, and then Entei is like last. So that's a fair ranking. Now, yours might be different. I grew up with most of it. Um, because my sister got into it, and then I got back into it again. So it was like, yay, fun. So yeah, I will. Yeah, so if you don't like Pokemon, which I totally understand because that shit is so annoying because Ash never grows the fuck up. Hence why everybody enjoys Digimon more and Yu-Gi-Oh! As well. And other anime shows that spawned from the trading card game boom back in the late 90s and early 2000s. Totally get that. If you do love Pokemon, you'll definitely enjoy these movies. If you don't know what the fuck anime is, you won't enjoy this. If you love anime with all your heart and you know every fucking thing and you've seen every fucking thing, even Bible Black's bad fucking English dub, you will love this. I promise. I love the art in it. I really love the art. Oh my god. The backgrounds and the CGI blending. Oh, I love that so much. It's so beautiful. It's amazing. Um If you don't like Ash, if you don't like Brock, I don't know. Brock is so fucking dumb. Like, he's such a hornball. I'm like, dude, you need to get laid. Worse than Ash needs to grow the fuck up. Like, Officer Jenny, Nurse Joy, pretty girl, be with me and be my wife. Like, you fucking incel senior, stop it. Ugh. I do find myself kind of sad that Misty's not in the future films. That sucks. I liked Misty. She was cool. But, as they move on and swap out characters, it's how they roll. And I also don't like how they did, who the fuck was that? Oh, Team Rocket. Yeah, I don't like how they did up Team Rocket in the future films either. They look weird. Like, growing up with that, like, for me, they're in their 20s or 30s, not fucking teens. Like, they don't look like teens at all. No. No, not really. But, it's whatever. So, yeah. I will be back with 2 more. So, stay tuned.